What is going on, guys? Youngster JPad back again with the 6th episode now of my Pokemon Sacred Gold Nuzlocke challenge, and last episode, including a little interlude episode, we basically took on Route 32 to the sweet sound of Skin Deep Orders, easily my favourite song by that band. And basically what we can do now is we're set to go and take on Union Cave, and of course because this is a new route, new area, we can get ourselves a nice new Pokemon. So yeah, I mean, I'm starting off these episodes with good things, and we're getting Makuhita. That's pretty awesome. I'm dead happy with that, actually. I'm in a bit of a bad matchup at the moment with top percentage, so I'm gonna switch out into Hippo Disc. I know I spelled his nickname wrong in the previous episode. I missed out the N in Hypno Disc and completely didn't realise he's gonna have to be Hippo Disc for the time being. But you know, I can fix that shit as soon as we get to Goldenrod. And that Vital Throw does a lot of damage. I'm not appreciating them. So he's got Vital Throw and Fake at the moment. We hit the Hypnosis as well, which is nice. And we should be able to just smack this thing with a few Water Guns, bring it down, bring its HP down. It's the point where we can throw some Great Balls. Yeah, so I think maybe one more Water Gun should do the trick. Hopefully he stays asleep as well, because then Vital Throws are doing a lot. I mean, Hippo Disc isn't appreciating them in the slightest. Yeah, he's still asleep, and yeah, we get ourselves a little Makuhita. So here we go, Pokeball go. So then Makuhitas would be absolutely amazing against these rock types as well. Come on, 4. Yes, there we go. Makuhita was caught. So here we go, we get ourselves a nice new Pokemon. Makuhita's data was added to Pokedex. And let's see what his Pokedex entry is. So here's the Guts Pokemon. He stands at 3 foot tall and 3 inches. He's 190 pounds and 5 ounces. It toughens up by slamming into thick trees over and over. It gains a sturdy body and dauntless spirit. It toughens up by slamming into thick trees over and over. That's a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of reminds me of a Jimmy just headbutting the wall. Probably no one's gonna get that. But you know, I think I do have a pretty cool nickname for this thing. Kind of regardless of his Pokedex entry, and that's going to be Punch Bag. Punch Bag Makuhita, I mean, he looks like a punch bag. Hariyama is a bit of a punch bag as well, and because he is a fighting type Pokemon, of course he's going to be punching bags all day, so let's make sure we spell that correctly, Punch Bag. And there we go, welcome to the team. Obviously we are going to have to go get him out of the PC, and we did, of course, I'm saying we did, of course, just catch up Makuhita, you just saw me. We can actually get rid of Breezy, that's what I wanted to say. Breezy, I mean, he's been hanging on for too long, in my opinion. But I mean, now's the day. Breezy can be swapped out, so this is a sad moment, not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Breezy. And let's have a look at this thing, actually. So he has the Sand Attack, Arm Thrust, Vital Throw, and Fake Out. He has the Guts ability, of course. He's a lax nature, which basically like raises and lowers like the defense and special defense. And let's just do that so we can heal up Hypno Disc as well. Welcome to the team, Punch Bag. And so, like, kind of like with that in mind now, I think we should pretty much be set to take on Union Cave. I mean, I don't know, I kind of want to like switch train Punch Bag up a bit. I mean, he should be able to take on some of the hikers himself, to be honest. But I think for the time being, we are going to lead with Hypno Disc, just because he does have that super effective advantage over the rock types. And I think there are a few Fire Breathers in here as well. So yeah, into Union Cave we go. Get ourselves a nice Makuhita. Good start to the episode in my opinion. And yeah, I think there are going to be a Cubone. That's pretty awesome. Wow. So it's Cubone and the Makuhita we could have got in this cave. That's pretty cool. And obviously I think we are going to see, like, you know, the standard Zubats and Geodudes and that. But yeah, I think there are actually a few cool items in this place. I think we should be able to get Rock Tomb in here as well. I think Makuhita can look Rock Tomb, which could be quite nice against the second gym badge. But of course, we're pretty much set to take on Bugsy, like hands down, eyes closed sort of thing. We've got Big Red and we've got Starchild, so there's nothing to worry about there. But yeah, I think Rock Tomb's up here. We have ourselves a train as well, actually, with the little yellow horns on his head. What the fuck's going on? If there's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. That's wise words from a weird man. So Fire Breather Ray has one Pokemon as a Vulpix at level 16. Hippodisc should be able to take care of this. Let's go ahead, let's see if we can hit the Hypnosis. Yeah, we put that thing to sleep. I think the Vulpixes carry Hypnosis as well, so you know, it's a good thing we put him to sleep before he put us to sleep. And hopefully just like, I don't know, a couple of Water Guns should be able to do the trick. I mean, it is super effective, but I guess Hippo just doesn't have the greatest special attack stat. Yeah, it should be like a solid 3 at KO. And just basically bearing in mind this thing stays asleep, we're pretty much sorted. He wakes up, of course, goes through, he misses the Will-O-Wisp there. This is absolutely perfect. So just one trainer down and not a single HP has been lost. And there we go, that's pretty kick-ass. Getting a nice bit of experience as well. Is it enough? Nah, it's not quite enough to take us up to level 17. But there we go, with a nice bit of money as well. So that's one trainer down. Like 20 more to go in Union Cave. That's bearing in mind all the Zubats and shit as well. Let's get ourselves an X speed. And I think Rock Tomb should be around here. Yeah, there we go. TM39 Rock Tomb is found. Sorry. Let's see if anyone can actually learn that. Whoa, we've actually got a lot more TMs than I actually thought. Water Pulse, Bullet Seed, and Rock Tomb. So let's see if anyone can learn that. Yeah, Punch Bag can learn Rock Tomb. But again, I think for the time being, I'm gonna keep them in the back just in case. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to end up using the TMs now and then like 3 battles later he goes and dies and I've wasted that TM sort of thing. So I think I am just gonna leave it for now and just run away from all these wild Pokemon. Bronzors are absolutely, they're just a pain in the ass to try and kill. I think there should be one more Pokeball up there, so we want to go get that. Oh, nice little Sandshrew. And there we go. So we get ourselves an X Defend. We're getting all these little like stat booster moves, which I don't know, I'd kind of say they're not useful at all. But then if you kind of remember the battle I had against Falconer, the first gym badge, I think something like an X attack could have been extremely useful. I mean, like you saw like the 3-hit KOs, which were like 1 HP off being a 2-hit KO on like the Swablu and the Pidgeotto. But I think something like a X attack could have changed that and just basically could have sped up the entire battle as well. So I think it is kind of good that we are getting them now. And yeah, we do have ourselves a Hiker battle. What a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. I think this is going to be one of the guys that has them rock type Pokemon. He just has one Pokemon and it's against Hiker Daniel. And yeah, there we go. He has that level 16 Onix, which, you know, if it wasn't Hypnodisc, we could have been pretty screwed. So I think I'm just going to go for the Water Gun. He should be times 4 weak to that, being the rock and ground type Pokemon. So yeah, so we just straight up take that out. No second thoughts about it. Hypnodisc is out there killing them baby Onixes, taking their souls. That's what I like to see. And we get to level 17 as well. That's a lot of experience. I just mean, like, the fact that we have Hypnodisc just makes this whole thing a lot easier. And I think I am actually going to go and we're going to stick Punch Bag out in front. Let's see if we can maybe get him up a level or so in this episode. Oh, look at him. He looks pretty awesome. But of course, running around, he's going to get us nowhere. A Machop, that also would have been pretty cool. Of course, you know, Machokes evolve by level up in this hack as well. You don't have to trade them anymore. But yeah, we should just be able to run away from that. And these wild encounters, man. Zubats everywhere, man. But it's going to say that we can't escape now. Yeah, there. He misses. Can we just run, please? I've never actually understood why it won't let us escape. I think it's because it's something to do with like whether the opponent is faster than you. So let's just go into Star Child and switch out, run away even. I just can't be asked with these Zubats and they're like confusing and wing attacking and shit. So just gonna make the safe play. Yeah, again that wing attack would have done a lot of damage to Punch Bag. So let's run away. Thank you. And here we go. There's the next hiker in this cave. You're headed to Azalea, are you? Let me know your Pokemon, see if you're good enough to battle. Again, this guy should have another few rock type Pokemon that we can just take care of. Yeah, he has two Pokemon against Hiker Russell, and his first opponent is going to be a Geodude. He's at the same level of us, so yeah, I'm just going to go for that fake out, that first turn priority fake out. Get a nice like 3% damage on him. That is game changing, and hopefully without speeding, just go for the arm thrust. Yeah, there we go. But the only problem is using Punch Bag. Even though he does have that super effective advantage on the rock types, a lot of the rock types do have high defense. So, I mean, man, you've seen here that still a good 2-hit KO on this thing. But you know, like something like a water gun is both super effective and hits the weaker special defensive side as well. So, hopefully, one more turn of arm thrusting should do the trick. And yeah, there we go, Punch Bag out there. That's a good bit of work you done there, buddy. You get 219 experience. That's half a level. That's what I like to see. And now we have a nose pass. Yeah, that's might as well keep going. I think fighting types are also resisted. They resist the rock type moves as well. So there's a bit of a win-win situation we got right here. We do outspeed again, so let's just keep going for these arm thrusts. If we get like high damage rolls or whatever. Yeah, 3. I think we can hit for another 3. It should be a good 2-hit KO. Of course, he does go for the hard, and there's a might have to hit 4 times maybe now. Yeah, no reason not to go for another arm thrust. And we get a critical hit. Wow. I think I'm already liking Punch Bag. And like Makuhutas have always been a bit of a favourite of mine. I mean, I've never like properly used them, as in like competitively or anything. But if you think back to like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald days, they're always like a good Pokemon you get early on in the game. And for those few fans that have also played Pokemon Colosseum, you know, Makuhita is the first Shadow Pokemon that you can actually catch. So Hariyama has definitely played an important role in my Pokemon career. And you know, I wanted to answer the phone then, but apparently this matchup's been following us. So send that Punch Bag and we should just be able to run that shit. Yeah, there we go. Looks like we've got another Fire Breather over here. See what this guy has to say. Zubat's Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Tell me about it, man. We have another battle. We're challenged by Fire Breather Bill, and this time he has 3 Pokemon. The first one is a Coughing, and you know, poison types do resist the fighting moves that we have. So I'm going to switch out. Yeah, it's going to top percentage. I think if I can remember correctly as well, the top percentage got a huge boost in the little interlude episode I did, and that is in the form of Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang is a base 80, or it might even be 90 power move, and of course stab and all that as well. It does ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, Coughings are known to have like pretty high defenses, and there's a clean 2-hit KO on this thing. Of course we do get poison though, which is a bit of a bell end, but you know, top percentage. Bearing in mind we hit it because you know, we do have the hustle ability, which means that we are at -1 accuracy. But yeah, that's not a problem. Top percentage, my little baby. And that's enough to get us to level 17 as well. Here we go, we're gaining levels left, right and centre here. But I am poisoned, and he's going to send out a Charmander. That's pretty cool. So let's go into death for this. See how much a bubble does against the Charmander. And if it's too little to be able to take this thing out in a few turns, then we can just switch out into Hypnodisc. But yeah, Charmander is pretty cool to see. See Magikarp, that special attack stat doesn't do a lot. We get the speed drop there, which is quite funny. And see how much his Embers does. To be fair, it's doing about the same. I'm going to see if Death can take on this Charmander. I mean, he has the Metal Claw. That should be doing less than the Ember. Yeah, because it's unstab and they're both not very effective as well. So yeah, Death is definitely... He's taking that little baby Charmander. I think maybe one more bubble after this should be able to kill this thing. And we're still at a pretty reasonable amount of HP as well. And of course he goes for the growl, yeah, so we're left with 24 hit points. And top Death gets a kill. Wow. Magikarp is winning battles out here. There we go. Is it enough to level us up? Nah, 195, that's not nowhere near going to be enough. We're against a Magby now. Let's might as well keep Death out there. He's doing pretty good. Can he go on to kill a little baby Magmar? We outspeed again. Bubble super effective, does still not enough really. He goes for the Ember. That Ember does a lot. Whoa. That did too much. Too much damage that did. Let's go into Punch Bag. See if Punch Bag can take care of this thing. We do have that fake out as well, which is going to be nice. As he just goes for the Leer, which is absolutely fine by me. So yeah, let's go for that fake out. Let's take a clean 50% or 30, 25 maybe. And hopefully we should outspeed now. We don't quite outspeed. But he goes for the smoke screen, which means now that we can safely go for the Vital Throw, meaning that we won't be losing out on like the speed tie. But I think Arm Thrust is going to be enough to take it out anyway. Yeah, can we get one more? Yes! Here we go, this is pretty awesome, man. I mean, we've got Death Punch Bag. Like, we've got Hypno Disc as well, top percentage. Everybody's out here and they're putting a good amount of work. So Punch Bag gets level 16. I want to learn Whirlwind. Nah, I think I'm going to leave that for now. So I don't see how a Makuhita can summon up a fucking Whirlwind, to be honest. And Death gets level 16 as well. That's nice. Fire Breather Bill. And we are actually poisoned though, which I'm not really liking too much. And we're going to have to use our last antidote now to heal up top percentage. And I think we're also looking a bit low on health. So let's heal up top percentage. Let's also slap a potion on Death as well. We should be alright. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty stellar, to be honest. And who should we stick out in front? Let's put Death back out in front. I mean, you know, why not? I just love him following me, to be honest. If we get a Great Ball, that's pretty quick ass. What I think I might do is I might just kind of like just get through the cave this episode, and if I miss any items or anything, I can always just go back and get them before episode 7. You know, that's bearing in mind we make it through this cave as well. I mean, we seem to be doing pretty alright at the moment. And we have another battle. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. I think this guy's going to be like a maniac with Slowpokes. That's my opinion. And yeah, Pokemaniac Larry. And he has a Slowpoke. I have played this game too many times. I'm going to switch out to top percentage because I have that bite. But I know that he's going to go for the Yawn. And it's just going to be annoying. But you know, he goes for the Growl. That's fine by me. And yeah, I think a bite is going to be doing more than the Hyper Fang. I mean, it's unstab, but it's super effective, so it's like 120, whereas actually Hyper Fang's probably doing just as much. Because if Hyper Fang's base 80 plus stab, let's go for Hyper Fang and see if that does any more. We hit as well, which is quite nice. No, I think the bite is going to be doing, but we are having our attack stat lowered, which is making this entire thing a bit more of a drag. So if we can go for a Focus Energy, then maybe get a critical hit and ignore them attack drops we had, that would be absolutely fantastic. Watch me get a critical hit now and take out the Slowpoke. Top percentage, getting them crits for days, that is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. There's nothing more satisfying when a nice critical hit plan comes together. And this guy has a Cubone now, so I think this is going to be a job for Death and Hypno Disc. Nah, I'm calling them critical hits like there's no tomorrow. And there we go. So this guy's level 15 Cubone, is his last Pokemon, so let's just go into Hypno Disc. Should be able to take that thing out. As he goes for the Tail Whip as I switch in. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, without having the Thick Club, Cubones are pretty useless, to be honest. We are able to go for the Water Gun now. And it's not quite a 2-hit KO, to be honest. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. He's going for another tail whip as well. So, might as well just keep going for water guns. No reason not to. And we get a critical hit. That's perfect. 2 crits on this guy. We've hacked him to death. And again, just, every bit of experience helps. Getting closer and closer to that level 20. Yeah, Gyarados. I'm excited. As our mother rings us, she's going to tell us that she's got something for us to get. But again, I mean, I think so far they have been fairly useful. I mean, we did get a super potion from her, which was pretty handy against Faulkner. So we might as well keep answering that phone and taking shit off her. And we've made it. We've actually made it through the cave. Union Cave is a piece of piss. And how are we doing for time? We're 22 minutes in. Yeah, let's keep going. We actually are in a new route as well. This is Route 32, 33 even. And you guys know what that means. This is a new route and a new area, so we can go ahead and get ourselves a brand new Pokemon. So let's go ahead and let's fucking do that. It's raining as well, so I think we do get a Swift Swim boost. Okay, we get it right. Wow. That is fucking cool. I want this Rhyhorn. I really want this Rhyhorn. It's female, which is a bit of a bummer, but we hit the Hypnosis. Oh wow. Fuck, if we could get a Rhyperior around our team, oh my god, this is exciting. Well, I definitely don't want to go for the Water Gun. Time Swell super effective and rain boosted, so let's go for the Mud Shot. I think that, we missed. I think Mud Shot is still super effective against that thing. And yeah, I mean, we saw how much damage it did against the Makahua. So thankfully we hit on the following turn, and it does. Yeah, I think we can safely go for another one, to be honest. If we could go for another one and not get critical hit, this guy would be in the prime situation to just be taken by a Pokeball. Okay, we hit. Let's just hope we don't get high damage roll here. That is perfect. Oh my god. And if he just doesn't wake up, just don't wake up, Rhyhorn. There's no need. Yeah, he wakes up. Goes for Horn Attack. That's going to do a lot of damage. We should be able to take another one of them. Do I risk going for the Hypnosis, or do I just go? Yeah, we might as well go for the Hypnosis. I want to catch this thing. We hit again. Hitting the disc, hitting them Hypnosises. Hypnosises? Is that even a word? And oh man, this is exciting. I think Rhyhorns themselves actually have fairly good stats as well. I mean, it doesn't evolve until like level 40, which is a bit of a bummer, but what do you want? Yeah, let's chuck a Great Ball at this thing. Come on. 1, 2, 3. And we catch ourselves a Rhyhorn. 2 Pokemon caught in this episode. This is absolutely stellar fantastic. Rhyhorn's data was added to the Pokedex. Rhyhorn is the spiked Pokemon. It stands at 3 foot and 3 inches tall and weighs a whopping 253 pounds and 5 ounces. It is inept at turning because of its 4 short legs. It can only charge and run in one direction. That's pretty cool. So we do have to nickname this guy. Because it is a female, now I'm tempted to call it Horny, but like, it's just a bit gay, to be honest. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to call this guy Hornet. I mean, like, I think there's like a superhero which is named after Hornet. It's like Green Hornet or something. Is it 1 T or 2 T's? Let's go for 2 T's. Yeah, might as well. I can't think of a better name off the top of my head, and I can't be asked to spend hours and hours. So we got ourselves a nice Hornet to the team. And we might as well take these apricorns as well. But now, yeah, this is where I'm in, you know, kind of like, I've got that good problem where I don't know who I want to swap out. I mean, we have just got Punch Bag, who is pretty cool in my opinion. But now, I mean, I guess we have taken on, we've taken on Union Cave now, and we do have 2 Water-type Pokemon, which we don't necessarily need. Do I want a Gyarados or Poliwrath? Or Gyarados, but then Poliwrath. I don't know. Let's not worry about that for now. I think we do have one more train that we can take on. So we might as well, actually, yeah, I'm going to get Death up them levels. And let's take on this last train. I think he has like a matchup or something, so if he wants to battle us, there we go. I came through the cave, but I still have plenty of energy left. That's the spirit, man. So we have one last battle against Hiker Anthony before we get to Azalea Town. He has the Geodude, sitting at level 16. We are actually in the rain, so I think Death fancies killing these Geodudes right now. Time Shell super effective, rain boosted. That bubble is doing a lot. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. This is prime conditions for Death to be leveling up right now. So I guess like so far, like in terms of the hack, like Pokemon that we've caught because it has been a hack and like we wouldn't have been able to catch like otherwise. I guess we kind of had Star Child. I mean, Starlies aren't actually available in the game so far. I guess you can say we got the Poliwag and the Magikarp that early because we weren't actually meant to get the old rod until like last episode. We have the Macahuta, of course, and that definitely isn't available until like post Elite 4. And of course now we have the Rhyhorn, which otherwise would have had to wait until like, I don't know, a fair few amount of episodes in. I think like maybe the Pokemon Safari would have been like the nearest time that we could catch it, thinking off the top of my head. So yeah, I think definitely enjoying this hack so far. It's proved to be fairly tough as well, but you know, I think we've finally been able to shape up a nice, decent team to be able to take on all conditions. As do you mean like we've got a good type coverage? That's basically what I'm trying to say. We've got a Pokemon that can take on every Pokemon. I'm stuttering my words now. And basically, you know, I don't really need to narrate these battles anymore because the matchup's gone. It doesn't even matter. Everything else is just a bit of on the side. And there we go, nice little bit of experience again as we defeat player Anthony. What? You've got more zip than me, and he gives us a nice bit of money as well. So thank you, Brian. And oh, he's a hiker, so he often goes through mountains and caves. He doesn't usually go to town. I bet you go at all kinds of towns on your journey. You know, if we trade phone numbers, then we could exchange all kinds of information. Yes, no. I think this is one of them annoying guys that just phones you to, you know, ask how you're getting on, as our mum's trying to ring us. So, who are you? You don't know us. We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago? Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once. But we've come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. Thud. As the receding hairline man scurries back, and this suspicious looking man says nothing's going on. It's unsafe to go down there, so I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. Am I not a good Samaritan? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with what he's done so far. We're probably gonna have to go kick his ass in a minute now. Wow, this guy's a Voltorb. Hey kid, wanna rock out? Sure. Ha, your answer barely matters. You don't even have an instrument. But props are for talking. I'll give you this to reward. You get TM34. Is that like Shockwave? Yeah, Shockwave is a cool electric type move that we'll never miss. Rock on. Thanks, man. Wow, that's pretty fucking awesome. Of course, we don't have anyone that can actually use Shockwave. Actually, I think top percentage can, funnily enough. This guy's asking if we want to take a quiz. Question 1. Is Sableye the only Pokemon to have the stall ability? Stall ability? Is that even an ability? I'm going to say yes then. Okay. Time for question 2. Is the Lax incense required in order to breed a Munchlax? Yes. Sorry, but that's the wrong answer. What? I'm sure it is. Okay. So the first answer was yes. Now apparently Lax incense. Oh, I meant to press no. Come on, man. I want to see if we get anything from this guy. I mean, we just got Shockwave for like no fucking apparent reason. Okay, let's take our time. Question 2. No. The semi-final question. Is it true that Reversal has a maximum power of 150? Yes. What? Fuck you, man. Ah, right. I'm determined. I want to find out what we get. Question 1. Yes. Okay, question 2. No. What did we say last time? I think we said yes to this. So, no. Okay, oh my god, we've made this far. Final question. Does Gardevoir have higher base stat total than Alakazam? No. Fuck you! Right. last fucking time. So, Sableye is the only Pokemon to have the stall ability. Ding dong. Lax Incense isn't required in order to bring Munchlax. Ding dong. Reversal doesn't have a maximum power of 150. Ding dong. And finally, Gardevoir does have a higher base stat total than Alakazam. Bing bing. What? Gardevoir, really? We can pick a prize Pokemon, which would be like, whoa, okay. Of course, that doesn't. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like this hack. But of course, you know, I said it from the beginning, we are not allowed any gift or interactable Pokemon, so I guess it's kind of regardless that we had a spare slot in our party. So, Rhyhorn is adamant nature. He's bashful, which, you know, is okay. It doesn't really do anything to his stats. He has the Rockhead ability. And he has Horn Attack and Stomp and Fury Attack, so that's pretty bad moves, but I definitely want this guy in the team. But instead of who? I don't know. I mean, I guess we have Macahuta for fighting when Poliwag finally evolves into Poliwrath, and we have the Gyarados for the water as well, so. And I mean, Gyarados and Poliwrath are both physical attackers as well, and as a physical attacker I would rather a Gyarados, so I'm sorry, Hypnodisc, but I guess it's kind of just what happens when your name's spelled wrong. And welcome to the team, Rhyhorn, more importantly. Got a nice looking team here. So yeah, I mean, how are we doing for time now? We're half an hour into this episode, so I mean, I don't know if I want to start taking on Slowpoke well just yet. I guess we could start. Could we start? We gotta go speak to Kurt first anyway. And I think we could actually go and get ourselves a Pokemon in Azalea Forest as well. But I don't know if we're going to have our rival battle us just yet. So I think I'm going to leave that for now. And, whoa, there's a guy behind there. What is that man doing? What are you doing, Mr. Shadowy Man? Excuse me? Huh, you found me, darn. Just kidding, I used to be a thief, but then no way am I saying that. But okay, thievery isn't always that bad. I'll let you prove it with this. And we get TM46, we're getting TMs all over the fucking place here. I think that's definitely going to be Thief. Thief will allow you to steal an item from your opponent, although they must be holding one and your Pokemon must not. That's pretty cool, and what I've realised as well, I think I'm going to make sure Hornet is one of the Pokemon that's going to last us through to the end, because fuck it, a Rhyperior man would be absolutely kick-ass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach TM39 Rock Tomb, and we're going to slap that on Hornet right now. We haven't even used him, but I'm that confident. Yes. Which move would like to be forgotten? I'm going to get rid of Horn Attack. I mean, we have Stomp and Horn Attack. They both do exactly the same damage, but Stomp has a chance to flinch as well. So let's get rid of Horn Attack. 1, 2, and Puff. Hornet forgot how to use Horn Attack, and Hornet learned Rock Tomb. So we get a good stab move on that thing as well. So, and yes, where were we? We need to talk to Kurt. Kurt has a few problems going on in his life. Who are you? J-Power, you want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke's tails for sale. So we're going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke, old Kurt is on his way. And off he goes again. And this little whore is feeling pretty lonely right now, so let's just leave her, man. That's sick. How could you think that? Of course, we can't take on the Pokemon Yim, so I guess it's off to Slowpoke WoW, really. We do have a few items that we can get from our mum as well. I think Jazz was trying to ring us, so I have a package for you from your mum. Here you go. And we obtained the Haban Berries, which was a weaken super effective dragon moves. That is not useful at all. And we get some Babiri Berries. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. And do we have anything more? Nah, that's it. So, yes, thank you. I mean, yeah. And how much money have we got? Yeah, let's get a couple more. Let's do a bit of shopping while we're here as well. And how are we doing for Pokeballs? We've got another 6, so let's just get another 4. She's got nice even numbers. And we might as well get a few antidotes as well, because I think a lot of the Team Rocket members are going to have poison types, like, you know, like the coughing and the Ekans. So let's make sure we've got a good amount of antidotes to counteract them poison statuses. So, and there's that old man. I think we're pretty much set to go and take on Slowpoke Well. I mean, so Slowpoke Well, also known as the Rainmaker Well. Locals believe a Slowpoke's yawn summons the rain. Records show that Slowpoke's yawn entered the drought 400 years ago. People also report seeing a mysterious purple Pokemon erupting from a stone. Right, that's a bit weird. I don't think that's what it used to say. Maybe there's a legendary down here. That would be pretty fucking cool. But, you know, we did hit the half-an-hour mark a few minutes ago, so I am going to end this episode here, and we can start next episode off with go ahead in entering Slowpoke Well, and again get ourselves a nice new Pokemon. You know, I like to keep things fresh, keeping these episodes nice and interesting at the beginning for you. So, without further ado, my name is Youngster J-Pal, and I will see you all next time. Bye!